Hey there folks, today I'm going to be showing you how to replace your tub seal on an LG front load washing machine. So first thing we need to do is access the spring clamp at the bottom here. So let's go ahead, dive quickly into it, and I'll show you what's up. Alright, so if we look at the bottom of the seal, you'll see the spring with two little loops on it. We need to spread this spring and it removes the clamp that goes all the way around the seal. And to do that, we have spring removal tools. They're fairly cheap on Amazon. Makes it a whole lot easier. So we're going to put a prong in either end of the loops there, and we simply squeeze down and the clamp comes right off. Next, we want to grab the edge of the seal and we're going to peel it off, and we just tuck it temporarily in behind the panel there. Next, we're going to reach in behind this door latch and hold on to the back of it, and we're going to remove these two Phillips head screws. And the door latch will just rest on the back there. Alright, next we go to the bottom of the machine, open up our little door here for the drain, pop our drain tube out, and then there's a Phillips head screw right at the bottom here. We're going to remove that. Alright, next we need to remove our plastic panel here. And if we look right at the bottom of the frame, there's another Phillips head screw to remove. Next we need to remove our Phillips head screw here and here. Then we pull the top back about 1.5 inches and then lift up. Alright, then we're going to have to remove our Phillips head screw here. Ours is stripped, so we're going to have to get creative. Next, we open up our dispenser drawer and we push down on our locking tab and it comes all the way out. Then we have two Phillips head screws here to remove. Next, we grab the top of this whole panel and we pull it back and it should unlock. We'll just set that gently out of the way. Next, we have these 4 screws that we have to remove. And just be prepared as you get to these last two. Either have a friend help you hold this panel or hold it up yourself because it will want to pop forward. All right, and then you're going to tilt it slightly back and then lift up and out. All right, so if you have a steam function on your washing machine, you'll have 2 hoses coming up here, and you'll need to use some needle nose to pinch the clamps and remove them. This one is not equipped with that, so we'll go on to the next step. All right, so next we just lift up our seal here, and you'll see the drain is right here. You're going to take just the top clamp, pinch it, and then we'll remove this just like that. All right, and while you're in here, you can see if you do have any leaking, there's some blockage here. We can remove it before we put everything back together. And you can get a cotton swab and stick it down there and make sure everything's all clean before we reassemble it. All right, next we see another spring clamp right here. We're going to use our removal tool again and get that in the grooves and remove that clamp. Then we take the seal and we pull it off the lip there. All right, next we're going to take our new seal. The large portion is facing the inside and there's an indicator arrow to face up, but either way, make sure that your drain port matches your drain. And we're going to be putting this seam right here over top of the edge. But before we do that, we're going to grab a little dish soap and we're going to squeeze some inside of that seam. This will help it glide on a little easier. So just in between the seams there. Then we face it where we need it to be. Once you start one edge, it should go easily the rest of the way. And you should hear it snapping into place. And then just make sure, feel around that everything is properly seated. Then we're going to use more of our dish soap for our clamp here. So grab a little in our hands, rotate it around. Same idea, it'll help it glide on a little easier. Alright, and we're just going to spread the clamp and get it around that seam there. Start at the top and hang it because it is a tight space there. And just use your hand to persuade it into place. And we let go of our clamp. Alright, so next we need to reattach our drain. We grab our clamp, spread it open, put it over top, and clamp it down. Alright, and if you have the steam function, you would then proceed to put your hoses on the appropriate attachments here on the seal. You can see, maybe hard to see on camera, but it actually says steam right there with an arrow pointing over to it. But again, we do not have that function, so we are going to skip that step. Alright, so now we're going to put the panel back on, but before you do, if your door happened to close, make sure that you unlock it with your little latch right here before you get it all together. And if you look at the bottom of the panel, there's 3 slots. They're going to go onto those 3 tabs at the bottom. And then we simply push up. And we're going to put our mounting screws in to hold it in place. And then we take our panel and we put it back over top, and it should snap back into place. Then we take our 2 longest Phillips head screws and replace them into our drawer side here. Slide our drawer back in, press down on the locking tab here. Alright, next we reach between the seal and feel for our door latch. And just note the orientation of it. This open portion where the door goes into, that is going to go into here. There's only one way it can go. Hold it from the back, and you're going to put your Phillips head screws in and tighten them down. Then we grab our seal, and you want to fold this edge over top here. We're going to pull it all first. This one you really don't need the soap for. It's fairly easy to get on. Just make sure you have an even, uniform seal all the way around. Then you're good to put the spring clamp back on. Alright, same thing, just clean any corrosion off and put a little dish soap on it again. Makes the install easier. Then we grab our removal tool and spread the clamp out. Work your way from top to bottom. Put the spring at the bottom, hang it, and work your way around. Feel that it's seated properly, and again, there is a groove for that spring to sit in. Next, reinstall your screw. Again, ours is stripped, but put your Phillips head screw there. Alright, then we grab our lid and leave about 1 inch to 1.5 inches of a gap at the front. Slide it into place and put in our 2 Phillips head screws. Then we grab our small Phillips head screw and reinstall it into the slot right there. Put our cover back in. One last Phillips head screw right in the bottom there. Put our door back on. All right, and then you're all good to go. That's all there is to it, folks. Hopefully this fixes any leaking problems. As always, please don't forget to like and subscribe.